Alright, what's up friends? Welcome back to Battle Brothers. So, we were going to consider taking this escort mission to Harlingen, which I'm going to take. I mean, it's 6 grand with food paid for us along the way. We will need a few more tools. We have a ways to go. Incense 380, you're going for 460. I don't think I can really flip that for profit. Cloth sash is rubbish. I need to obviously re-equip some weapons away from the Shrat combination. Shrat killing combination. Loads of lads injured. Okay, so Big Hairy is using the Great Sword. Stanvone. Everybody else go back to Heater Shield, I reckon. Oh no, wait a second. The Dagger lads have shield expertise. It's the Great Sword boys that don't. I've only got 2 Great Sword lads. Okay, fine. Rabe, the polearm user. I think it's supposed to be like that. We have Wolf, the archer, needs to be like that. Although I'm going to keep leveling Rabe there if I can. Let's see, Ferdinand. Malak is almost 11, he's so close. I think probably one more fight and Malak is 11. Only 75. We might need to do some flicking around of brothers if we get a fight early on this Caravan escort mission. I believe, I paid to treat everybody. Can't fight while contracted already. We've got enough whips. Let's roll. So, when we left the last episode, I said I wouldn't take this mission if it took us all the way to the north. But look, Harlingen is right there. And then once we go to Harlingen, it's a short pop across to Kleefester. If we can fight goblins, we can fight orcs. Head out and claim a weapon, shield, armor, and helmet. We already have the weapon. We don't have a famed shield. Do we have famed armor? Yes, we do. Famed helmet, I'm fairly sure we do. Let's fight orcs. I think we can take orcs on decently well. And we'll take a look at the enemy castles or ruins. Because we just got to, if you just find some orcs in little huts, that makes those missions quite easy. That being said, I think we can take on a group of about a dozen orc warriors without too much concern. Oh, that's a pity. I would have loved to have chased those down. So it was interesting, this discussion for me at the end of the last episode. I felt like we're at a part of the game where I was having to choose what phase to go into. Whether it's the work around the arena, you know, just keep working, keep hitting the arena, get the resolve up on the lads, certain lads, or head out to Harlingen. Kleefest, and keep on training the lower level guys, and then keep looking for legendaries. And the latter probably, it felt more tempting, didn't it? Excellent, everyone's leveled up. Let's go murder some brigands. Only some marksmen. So the decision to stick with the heaters is probably the right one. Another fighting spear, that's great. I'm very happy to get my hands on that. Okay, so I'm increasing the combat speed. That's 16, I think it's, yeah, that's too fast. 8 is a bit fast as well. L, M, okay, L, there we go, right. My hotkeys are all messed up. Rabe. Okay, what do we do here? We move Big Hairy up there. We can move and split this turn. Rabe, I don't think bother shooting your crossbow. He can move 2 squares and get an attack off, so that's what he'll do. His conscript moving forward is nice. Dagger, take the high ground. Anybody contests you, dagger the shite out of him. 249s or 173? I think I'll take the 73. Good hit. 2 squares and attack, so we'll do that. It's a small thing, but I might actually want to have Svein carry a shield that doesn't have the logo on. Because when looking at the shield and the battle standard in his inventory, it can be a bit hard to tell them apart sometimes. Run straight up the middle, I reckon. Janks. If you had a dog, he could take that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does Vilderich have a dog on him? He does not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gah. Curses. I think I'll move up and break this lad's shield. No, we focus on killing this brigand. Sandbone. I want Stan. I want him near this lad. Injured kneecap. Ouchie. And I think I dagger this boy. I don't want him attacking in a line there. But no, Diethelm's going to move up. Does it matter? It doesn't matter. I expect him to die this turn. If I rotate, split, big stab. I kind of want to plug that hole. Nobody going through there. These are mineral marked. That's fine. Keep pressuring the middle. I think so. That raider is going to go down soon. Let's see, 2 squares and attack. 2 squares and... Oh, miss! Good turn. The big longsword threat was taken care of. We do have 2 tier 2 bolts coming at us. Interestingly though, running at this lad meant he didn't even attack this turn. Powerful argument for chasing on crossbowmen. And being like a madman to do it. Okay, that's why I expected him to go. Which, honestly, I'm fine with. And as much as I want Dagger to come and stab Rotor, getting Dagger in contact with these 2, I think, is probably worth it. And now, a single 39 or 2 29s. Let's go for the indirect. Yes! Oh, yes, Wolf. Excellent work by the conscript there. And then we mark this lad so he can't rotate out that one. Curses. Come on, boys. I know that guy was riposting, I just didn't feel like I cared. 62, not a bad stab chance. I suppose it is Sandbone. Yes, the lads. See, this I wish I could do. I wish I could aim round swing like that a bit better. I think, yeah, hang on to your fatigue, Big Harry. And we don't need to bother trying to dagger down this leader. We just want his weapon. Ah, curses. Nice work, conscript. Sheesh. Get him! Gotta say, it feels good to be murdering Brigand Res again. After that irritating shit with the effort we went through. God, those things are a pain in the ass. Great dodge, Sandbone. Great stab, Sandbone. You know, regrets about the campaign? If I could go back and re-level Sandbone looking at his stats, I think he would have been actually better as a torturer. And I clearly overvalued the ability to get armor from the dagger specialists. I recently did another offline campaign just to do some practicing. And I mean, it's nice to help you secure armor and take down some specific threats. But a torturer is actually better for that. Like, instead of taking down a specific high-level scary threat in the early game, just being able to disarm with the whip, I would argue, is actually better. Oh well. 2,500 hours in and I'm still learning lessons. I'll fought the lads. Now, we do have a bounty hunter. So it's not unreasonable to hope that at some point now we can start maybe getting some champions to appear. +4, love it. This is encouraging. 72 at 6. Excellent. The low fatigue is a concern, but Iron Lungs is going to offset that. He's going to be recovering, what, 18 fatigue a turn? But if he's using, I was going to say Puncher 3 times a turn, he's more likely to be using Crush and then Obliterate. Death Blow. Crush and then Death Blow. And on the following turn, 3 Death Blows. So he's looking pretty good, is Jelmor. Jelmor. Assassin Lad. Where is my Assassin Lad? Well, Dagger Lad. Do I have it? Here we go. Student, yep. Steelbrow, yep. Recover, nope. Dagger Spec, not yet. Colossus, okay, let's go for Recover then. Yeah, I think the Assassin is going to need Recover. I was just thinking out loud, does he actually need Recover? And yes, probably does. Let's go with Fatigue and that. Nice one, Malik. Congratulations on level 11. Level 11... Polearm users. Where's an 11 polearm user? We even have one. Surprising how the polearm lads have taken a bit of a kicking. Recover and Steelbrow is typically what I'll take. He's got Recover, he needs Steelbrow. I think Berserk is fine. Killing Frenzy is nice. But then, I mean, you've got to take Steelbrow just to stop the one tap, don't you? So... Bannerman, Sergeant, Shield, Polearm. Okay. The build for me is Adrenaline, which he obviously needs. He doesn't have lots of points in initiative. Student, yes. Rotation. Needs rotation. Bags and belts. Weapon spec. Nimble for light armor, which he has. Colossus for light armor. Overwhelm, which I don't really like Overwhelm. Quick hands, he's got Recover and Steelbrow. So Steelbrow and rotation would be... I would actually fill out the build with just a straight defensive, which isn't the sexy way to level him, but I mean, rotation saves lives, isn't it? Zuma 84. I'll take Ralston out. More accurate. This fight, though, there are Hedge Knights. So I think I'm going to prioritize netting the Hedge Knight. And it's going to be worth making sure that ideally Sandvone and maybe Dagger. But Sandvone is actually a better light armor lad. So he needs to have the best armor. Any other heavy armor lads to worry about? Not particularly. 198, that's fine. 206 or so is fine. God, this is, if we complete this mission, this is going to be bloody profitable. After this fight, we'll have all the heads we can be paid for, so I must check what paying us for heads. I mean, we're getting paid 6 and a bit thousand for the mission. And if we can secure, what, 3,000 gold worth of heads we've collected, we're pushing 10,000 gold on this contract. And the Hedge Knight's off by himself, which is brave but foolish. So we'll send Olaf and probably Wildrick to deal with him. He's only got an arming sword. He's, I dare say, not a huge threat. Do I have an exposed archer to shoot at? I do not. Righto, so let's move in and go to work. Jenks, tank Jenks, get in there. Oh, pierced lungs. Ugh. Tull can get right in there. Olaf, take him on. I could hold this high ground, but no. Choppy chop. Ah, fair play. Great shot. And ice fleeing. What do I do with that? Probably nothing. Stay where I am. Rotate there. Swing. Oh, one, and then one, 2, 3, 4. On the next turn, move into range with the Hedge Knight. Plus 1 AP, 3 AP. See if I can behead this Brigand Raider. Not quite. But with a artery and a pierced lung, he is fucked. Oh, nimble conscript. Kill steal, noob. Stunned. But let's still decapitate him. I think I can get through here. Jank is a tank. Excellent. Okay, that was a nice bonus, him freaking out there. We absolutely want that armor. Yes, boys. I don't like those daggers, do we? Big lad, big armor. Couple poked, and he's a sad boy. Oh, big hairy. Careful, his armor. Careful. If I don't get that body armor, I'm gonna be pissed. And it'll be your fault. How do you miss that? So potentially we stand, like as I said, to make like 10 grand on this caravan escort. But it's one thing to think about that, like I'm going to be very reluctant to give up this mission. So like if there's a gigantic scary group of goblins or something. I mean, now it's like, okay, are you going to turn this mission down and run away? You lose 10 grand. Nice level up on Janks. Let's see. Not much of a tank, is he? Well, I suppose that's why it's marked for replacement, isn't he? Please tell me I'm going to hit Mitterfells during the day. I'm carrying so much loot I need to sell. Go, 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 go. Exit. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. The Shamshirs are kind of crap, aren't they? And that's crap. Oh, nice cheap tools. Ooh, that could end up being a better archer than we've already got. 49 and 2 stars is gonna be higher than Mizuma's 84. But is it really worth starting again to kind of like level him up? I'm not convinced. So, hang on, let me check my notes. I wanted 3 lads. I wanted a greatsword lad, a tanky lad, and a polearm lad. And Stobbie is going to be the tank god. So we're still in the market for a greatsworder and a polearm lad. The Bannerman 118 at 11 is okay. It's not that great. And 108 is also okay. But I mean, they're going to be a bit higher with Pit Fighter. And 87 accuracy is nice. They're decent fighters as well, so I don't think I'm particularly looking for replacements there. Nope. Nope. I mean, I'll really only take another miner if he has iron lungs. Let's go ahead and repair that. Archery boys, rubbing stuff. 71, 225, 63. Once I could put an attachment onto it, and then that'll get used for the other greatsword lad. Detail. He might have much more fatigue, but that's right. I need to buy him a greatsword. Sharpish, as you would say. Onward. Oh, we're not getting paid for heads. Oh, that's a pity. So what do we think the next fight's going to be? Riders crest a nearby hill, silhouettes dark and oddly shaped. The thing is, I don't know whether this is 23 enemies. Can I pay for him? Because, I mean, I want to keep him. He's marked as a dagger assassin. I really want to keep him. Do we take the fight? I mean, it's one of the houses we want to stay friendly with. It's a lad we are leveling up, so I'm going to try paying him off. Excellent. What I don't do for you lot. I mean, if it was like Sanvone, or one of the top tier lads, I would have fought for him. But like, if he didn't accept the money, I would have given him up, I suppose. I mean, we're protecting a what level is he now? Level 6 or 7? He does have incredible potential, though. Ugh. Get me out of these woods. Get me out of this swamp. No, I was just thinking of the goblins with their little crooked blades they have. Now that we have the bounty hunter, we're more likely to find, what are they called again? Champion goblins. Have any of you lads been able to secure a named crooked blade? Of all of the legendary weapons I think I've seen in 2,000 hours, I don't think I've ever seen a named crooked blade. I don't imagine it would be really worth it, but I'm just curious. I mean, its primary attack counts as a slash from a sword, but it does do great damage with a pierce. And with the right rolls, the correct rolls on a crooked blade, I think it could be lethal. What is going on in here? There's prices. Good for items. Rubbish, rubbish. Some named warbows would also be amazing. War is upon us. I wonder which type of war. I hope it's civil war. Because in that case, then we will align with the yellow or the blue house and fight the red house and make a fucking fortune. A full leather cap. Whoop-de, fucking do. 6,000 gold. No. No. Alps, Unhold, and Hexen. It's the Unholds that I want to fight. A Horum. I suppose to, but I want to go straight down to Clyfester and start orc hunting. I want to finish this ambition like immediately. Oh god, food. Yeah, 390 is a really good price. Marauding greenskins. Sure. Around where? Seastat. Which is around there. Okay. I'll quickly pop into Clyfest. Some training for the lower level boys. It's closed. And I think we might even take a ship there. Level 8. I mean, we have so much money, I think I'm willing to pay to keep power leveling like that. That was a fair old whack of money. C-stat, 680, let's go. Saved ourselves 2 days worth of traveling. Many young and some warriors. This should be a piece of piss. Should be. God, Jero. Those attack numbers are low. What do I want to... I think I want to move up here, which means that you will be there, which means that a javelin is the right way to go. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to bother shielding up. I'm really not that threatened by these things. Oh, a little bouncing up and down is getting annoying. K. J. Okay. K is double speed. I'll do double speed. Taunt, I think, means it won't ram forward. Or that it counts as an offensive action. Well, we're going to find out, aren't we? I'm expecting my dagger boys to really shine in this battle. Fire out, not worth it. No, that's good armor damage. That's what I'm talking about. Two headshots, that's very unlucky. Just want to make sure this lad can't ram his way in. It's a sad sound. Yes, good attacks. 47, 40. I mean, one more here is probably going to break his morale. Unlucky it didn't break. They all fleeing? They're all fleeing. Get him! We should set the dogs on him. Good doggy. Easy money. It's been quite a fighty episode, hasn't it? Den of the Surgeon, swamps to the southeast, northwest. Northwest far from here on the plains. Return to Gelberg to get paid. Boat to Stolhoven, please. Wonder if it's worth clearing out the withered battle site just to potentially get something else to spawn there. So, we're in the market for polearm, lads. Jero, if his melee skill would just get better, like, I mean, I think of the 5 polearm lads we're going to have, let's make 2 of them pole hammer users, because, I mean, as you saw in that fight, we really struggle with armor. Hit points, okay. Fatigue, okay. What does he need? He needs to recover. Roll still level 12. 95 accuracy. Hell yes. Yeah, 25 ought to do it. And was just another level up with some hit points. I think Wolf doesn't even need Colossus. He can probably skip Colossus. It's nice being in this phase of the game where I can just really stock up on loads and loads of nets. Just checking bandages real quick on the front line. Oh, look at that. Two-handed. Sir Casimir's beak. Oh, it's base damage though. It's not great. 185 armor effectiveness. I think that's the extra. Or less 3 fatigue. That basically gives the user iron lungs. A great sword is most of our money, but it does then allow Detailm to also start using a great sword. It's a little low on the old fatigue. That's a yikes. Dagger, tank dagger. Yeah, greatsword on the flanks with tanks next to them, so that if they need a bit of heat taken off them, the taunting tanks are there. Janks in between these two dagger boys. That polearm user is level 10, so once Rabe is 11 he can take a chill pull. Svine and Vander. In some of the easier fights we can maybe have one or two of them just sit out and chill a bit. I really wish that you could remove attachments. I think we need to go clear out Reanimator's abode. Oh, although a 3 skull. A battle with some greenskins. For 6,800. This is going to be one hell of a fight. The safer option, I think, is clearing out the undead for now. I need to bear in mind, though, that could be a truly terrifying greenskin fight. Lots of armored, many fallen heroes. You do got to be careful with that. You know, in a battle of attrition like this against the undead, do I actually need the great swords? Am I not better off just with the sword and shield? I think for this fight we can justify using a couple of fire pots, or at least one maybe. Let's see, 42 minutes, good little episode. When we come back, we're going to be clearing out Reanimator's abode. The many fallen heroes is a scary, but this is just a long slog, and we've got good tanks. Although the dagger lads tend to not perform all that well in these fights. That being said, I don't feel like I can swap any of them out. I could potentially get Moloch in if I... Who's the weakest of the dagger users? Probably Dagger. Or Vilderich. 80 accuracy on Vilderich. 82 on Dagger. And Vilderich just doesn't have Killing Frenzy. 84, 83. Okay, we'll pop Dagger out of this fight. Flank you lads like that, and that allows Moloch to come in with his war scythe. This is going to be interesting. The great sword lads are going to have to perform. Not affected by non-permanent injuries. Yep, for this next battle. And then I just want to check the placement of those war scythes. I think I want the war scythes there and there. I've only got the 2 archers, so we'll put them, let's say, there and there. War scythe there, just to support these lads. In fact, I'll move in the bannerman and the sergeant for better morale coverage. And then, yeah, so I think the flanks are going to be good with a war scythe and swing protecting those squares. That's a lot of damage output there. The only question then is, do I not maybe put the tanks like this just to help take some of the heat off of the great sword users? They have to swing in those. Yeah, and maybe this is probably fine. You know, whatever has to come in here, it puts themselves into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of coverage. That's probably better. This is going to be a hell of a fight. Alright lads, when we come back, it's a big old undead fight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in your daily dose of Battle Brothers.